both on Insta and on Facebook. Nice having you back on another episode of Bisicast. Happy to be back. I'm gonna wait until some people join in. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check the first track that I'll play for you tonight. Then I'll start talking a bit. Thomas already in, thank you so much for joining. It's called In the City and it's by Discoplex. And it's a very nice techie vibe. So, this is out on Flamingo Recordings. The label by Fede Legrand. Actually, it's very surprising that Fede is dropping stuff like this. Very unusual. But yeah, I like a lot, the bass line and all that, you know. I'm a bit of a bass line junkie, so actually, you know, this is basically old news, so. But yeah, very nice one, indeed. Also, my head is a bit red. I'm just fresh out of the shower. It's so tough to speak today. I don't know why. Because I haven't done this for 3 weeks almost, so maybe that's why. Mauricio's already in. Thank you so much for joining. But maybe I'll start talk a bit why there was no Bisicast last week. It was work. Yeah, due to work. I had to work tough schedules, long schedules. Twice till 2 p.m., once to 3 a.m. And so it didn't work out because some stuff needed to be done. But yeah, I'm happy that this week is a bit chillier, so I'm happy to be back and have a bit more time now for you. Yeah. So, very nice. And yeah, greetings from my grandma. Thank you so much for joining. I didn't even see that you joined me. Oh, this is interesting. Anthony is also in. Thank you so much. So, yeah, my broadcast on the screen won't load. Very typical stuff usually. So there we go. So, first thing of the night, Discoplex In the City. Yes, Anthony, I will be there. I'm so happy. I will be in Liverpool for third party on the 23rd of February, this month actually. How much time is it there? 3 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, it's 2.5 weeks. So yeah, I'm so happy to be back. The last time, in before Brexit. Discoplex In the City. Take it there on Facebook. Discoplex. So Steve and Adam are in on Insta. Thank you so much for joining. In the City. They have only 1,000 likes, so you definitely should join them on Facebook. Posted it now on Facebook, the link, and tag them as well. A very nice techie roll-in vibe track. Yes, absolutely, Anthony. Actually, I'll be there already on Thursday, so maybe we can like meet earlier there. So on Thursday, on Friday, whatever you prefer. Because I want to see a bit of Liverpool. And actually, the main reason is actually because the latest flight that I could get was from Vienna to Manchester. Actually, I'm not getting to Liverpool directly, but first to Manchester. Is on Thursday, and the next one would be on Sunday. That would be too late. Stevie, how can you send me your music? I believe the best would be just to email me. I'm gonna drop you the email, but I need to wait. Can I do this here? Wait, give me a second. Wait, I have to drop you my email here. It's bisi_1@hotmail.com. I'm gonna write it to you down, and you can actually do it from there. Probably the best thing to do. Just give me a second till I type it in, because yeah, Insta is shit with live and all that. So this is my email, bisi_1@hotmail.com. I hope this works now. It should work now. Okay. And yeah, you can send me stuff there. Connor is also in. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, okay. Good. Okay, Anthony. Or maybe even before, just before the show would be also good. So we don't know about the release party yet, so we are just actually we're there on setting it up right now, because we might do it in a collaboration with somebody, so we're not sure yet, so we'll see how this will go down. But I'm sure we're gonna definitely send out the information at least a few days before the event, so no worries there. Just follow us at Release Family, I guess you do already. Yeah, thank you, Stevie. So this is my mail, bisi_1@hotmail.com, and of course can't wait to hear it from you. Yeah, so that was Discoplex in the City. Then I have, I have a new It Happens Sometimes remix. The original is by Jack Beck, an alter ego of David Guetta. Was one of my favorites last year, but didn't make it, I guess, quite into my year mix. But I believe it made it into the playlist on Spotify. And now David Penn did a remix of this. And yeah, I kind of like it. It's I guess a piano take on it. So Andy's also over on Insta. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, we all know the vocal. Yeah, and we can already hear the piano vibes there. 6 people in. I'm so happy you joined me. Yeah, I won't start talking in Polish now, because actually my fun fact, my grandma is watching. This is so fun, because my grandma is on Facebook, my mom is not. This is actually a bit weird, you may think, but yeah. Sometimes, the social media aspect is interesting to certain groups, sometimes not. Or it's just very personal. Yeah. You can already hear yet another bassline track with a very groovy piano to it. Goes to the left and to the right. So very nice track. Nice tool here by David Penn. I know him for a long time already. I believe since 2011, 2012, since I started listening to music. I would have actually to look back when I had the first track by him. So I'm gonna drop you the link if I can find it on Spotify. So let's check out if this is there. Yeah. Oh, I guess that Spotify already knows that I'm looking for extended mixes. This is very nice. Or they just dropped the extended mixes in that case. It's out on Defected. So, check back. A very nice piano, I love this. And sometimes remix. Maybe I can pick him as well. I'm not sure. It could be that I'm friends with him. I don't even know about this. I guess I'm not. Okay, so I can probably tag him. It's tough there. It's tough to tag people on Facebook. But yeah. So tell me what you think about this. I would be very interested to know your opinions. Because actually that's what Bisicast lives off, also from your interaction. I'm so happy, to talk with you about the stuff that I play. Otherwise, it's just a presentation, and it's just very weird. And yeah, later on I got also, it actually goes on with house, all in all, throughout, so... I got later stuff, as already mentioned, by Ediphonic, by Mark Knight. I guess I'm gonna play this in a bit. But now I actually want to switch the genre a bit and play something very interesting. I mean, we're now very housey, and now it goes again very techy. Look who's watching over there on Insta. Sunday Noise, thank you so much for joining. Yeah. It's been a while if we talked to each other. You had a couple of releases, and you didn't tell me. No, you're not a good friend. No, just kidding. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Now it goes very tacky. The track is called Jump Ship, and it's by Rebuke. And Rebuke has a very nice Had some very nice releases, I guess, last year, from what I remember. Wasn't it like by him Along Came Polly? I guess it's still very, very big in the charts on Beatport. Yo, Rodrigo. Why didn't tell me anything? Hiding somewhere, probably. So. Stream will go off now. I don't want to see that. Hi, Martin. Thanks for sending the track. I will come to it back later. I'm always love to start with some tech in the beginning. Yeah. And you can already hear, yeah, what I love so much about the track are those raw drums there. So like African style kind of. And then actually it goes into this rolly techie vibe. Very simple. But yeah, that really caught my attention because it's so rare that, oh, this is so cute. So cute, Rodrigo. Rodrigo's watching my broadcast with his girlfriend. You're not the first one that does that. Who was I forget it. Like, look, I'm so bad at names. Joachim is also doing this from the Netherlands. Also a huge fan of mine. I'm also a huge fan of him. So we know each other for very long. We meet actually over the last 80s because he's living not far away from Amsterdam. In Leiden, which means to suffer in German. It's so fun. Yeah, and also there's this funky synthi coming. I don't know if this was already. I guess it's coming. It's coming now in the background. Check it out. When is this funky synthi coming? I guess it's maybe on the next drop. Meanwhile, I can look up the track Rebuke with Jump to Ship. There was this fun synthi. I still had to look it up. Yeah, and it's on on an EP. It was out on Dirty Bird. And it also includes the track The Pipe. You should definitely check this out. It's so cute, yeah. So tell me about you and your girlfriend. I'm interested. How long are you together already? Because you never told me, I guess, from what I remember. I know it might be personal, but this is also very interesting. Yeah, this synthi that comes through here. Rebuke with Jump Ship. This is the link on Spotify to this. Okay, thank you, Stevie, for the mail. I just received it. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. Okay, I might take one. Glory, cool. Okay, I'll check this out, Stevie. Thank you so much. If you're still watching. Yeah, but yeah, definitely check this one out. So. Rebuke with Jump Ship, you should definitely watch after this one. Very nice, also the synthi in between, so cool. And now, coming up, Your Mama. Not Your Mama. The track by Fatboy Slim in the Magic J remix. Yeah, I'm always a fan of the synthi. For a long time already. Push the tempo. It's a very, very known sample. Fatboy Slim, Your Mama in the Magic J remix. Very cool one. Also for the tech heads. It's out on Loaded Records. So added it to the playlist. I will share the playlist at the end of the show, as always. Or basically, yeah, after the show. Just today. Oh, okay, you're in the hospital together, just checking. Okay, that's cool. Great. With these banging beats. Yeah, it's not nicely on Instagram because the quality is a bit worse, I guess, there. Dennis joined. Thank you so much. I haven't talked to you in a while, Dennis. What are you up to? Wie geht's dir? Lange nichts mehr gehört. Was machst du so? Let's ask him in German. because it's been really a long time. Dennis from Germany, huge groove head. But that's alright, Rodrigo, you can stay in. I don't mind. Thank you so much, Rodrigo. This is such an honor if you love it. It's actually, I'm doing this for you. Like, not for you, for all of you, basically. Because it's actually such a... Yeah, I'm still very unique with this, so I don't know why nobody else is doing this. I'm so surprised. So I guess Dennis left already, which is a bit... makes me sad a bit. So I'd like to talk to him about it. Lena joined, thanks so much. This is the remix. Magic J, Your Mama by Fatboy Slim, the original. And I guess the next one that I can play is, by Mark Knight. The vocal is so long taken there. But yeah, it's so cool, absolutely. I love this. I love the synth works. Actually, I believe many producers underestimate the work of a synthy. I would say, or like of a lead, however you want to call it, in a track, and this is so important. And here, this is like the perfect case. Look who's watching, Alex, my boy from Norway. What are you up to? I guess I'm so happy actually to think of all of you, because we're gonna meet all on May 4th, the latest, for Swedish House Mafia. Oh my goodness, it was such a peer pressure moment. I won't forget this too quickly, but you know, I'm actually going there because all of you. So you made me actually do this. So, but that's all right. That's all right. I don't mind whether I spend time with you or with my friends. I like with Swedish House Mafia with my friends. I don't care too much about this. So next up, I'm not sure whether this is already on Spotify. This is the new track by Mark Knight. I don't know which Ellie Brown track. Is it the one on the compilation? Could be, right? Because True Rumor released a compilation where this track is also on. Mark Knight, The Mystery of Old Mark Clifton. Huge recommendation, definitely. Sick track. Mark Knight never disappoints. We all know that. So, nice to know, Alex. Seems like you have... Thank you so much. My grandparents are very proud of me. Actually, I'm just sitting there, chilling, in front of Facebook. That's not a huge kind of, I don't know, effort or whatever. I love the city. Well, once again, the melody on this one. Okay, the new one by Ellie Brown on True Room. I haven't found this yet, so I would have to look this up. Yeah, I was talking about Rebuke earlier. Along Came Polly is still on number 2 on Beatport. I'll check this out. I'm not sure whether the compilation is on Spotify. Haven't checked this yet. But I was listening through the compilation, actually, and I'm not sure whether I might have liked it. I'm not sure, to be honest. Because often it's like this, Mauricio, that I'm listening through the compilation once on Beatport, for example, the previews, and then either if I like something or not, I'll buy it or not, and because I'm less and less willing to kind of spend money on music that I forget in a week. I don't know if you have this struggle as well, but it's actually I'm listening to less music than like a couple of years back when I was in the beginnings of my Bisicast. I've done this a lot. I still love doing it. But the problem is that you really it's getting worse every year. I can really feel it, that it's very tough to find stuff that I like that I can play, because to find 5 or 6 good tracks, I have to go through, let's say, 60, 70, maybe sometimes 100 tracks that are shit that I can't play. Because I think, well, a producer has a chance to do something good, and then he disappoints me with this track. So this is very tough for me. Eva is joining, thank you so much. I haven't talked to you in a while as well. We met each other during ABE for the first time. I was a huge electronic music fan. Also a fan of third party, you know, so after that don't say anything bad now, I can't say anything false. But yeah, I'm so so addicted to this Mark Knight track. It's very reminds me of Alright. It was like released already, I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. I've been alright, I've been alright. That was, I believe, also on a compilation, so it's maybe something similar. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, and now I'm heading over. Before maybe I'll just play quickly this Ellie Brown track because Mauricio actually was talking about it, and I'm interested how it sounds. So definitely the recommendation by this one. You see it in the comments. Mark Knight, The Mystery of Old Mark Clifton, and this is on this Toolroom. This is Toolroom 2019 compilation. So I believe they're kind of Miami compilation, but I believe the Miami kind of word wore off over the last years. And and I wanted to play Ellie Brown, Taken Over. Let's check this out. I didn't like the vocal there. That was exactly why I was a bit worried. Because if it is a bit too much with the vocal, I can't really feel it. I mean, this part is very nice. Yeah. If it wasn't for the, this is what I'm talking about, you know. It's that it's coming. This is a bit too annoying for me. Now, and if a certain element is too much for me, it's not playable for me. I really have to feel it. I have to, because sometimes one element is enough if it doesn't interfere with the other elements. But in that case, this vocal is a bit too much for me. All the other elements are great, yeah, but this is a bit. But in that case, a bit. Yeah, so this is actually very, very interesting. So actually to have for you an insight of how I work, you know, because this is very interesting to see probably for you, because you know I'm checking a lot of stuff over the week, so around 100 to 200 tracks every week, and you know only the best tracks make it on a show, so it's always a struggle for me, and what was it called? Taking Over, I guess. What did you say there? Taking Over. Okay. I'm not sure whether this is on Spotify. I guess it's it is. It is as a mix. Okay. Because on Spotify there is the whole compilation by Toolroom, but mixed. So it's the kind of mix edit how you wanna take it. But maybe if you like it, feel free to play it off my playlist. Okay. So my voice today is very strange. I don't know why. I'm not ill or anything. I'm just, I don't know. I guess I should be back now. Of the Deadmau5 compilation, very interesting one here by COZ or COZ. I don't know how to pronounce this. It's called Over. This is on the Deadmau5 compilation. I guess level 3 it's called. And this is a very nice mix of tech house and techno. Let's check this one out. Yeah, another very deep, darkish bass line, but a very cool one. I really enjoyed listening to it. Yeah, Mouseville Level 3 it's called. Yeah. So definitely want to add this. Yeah, it's a very quick bass line. Kind of singing the bass line there. It's very rare, to be honest. So yeah. But yeah, definitely also a recommendation there for the tech heads. yeah, it's gonna be a wild mix-up tonight. For the last, let's say, 50 minutes. COD over. And yeah, and what is also very interesting is the let me check. I wanted to play to you the deadmau5 on this compilation. deadmau5 remixed himself. So he called the track Polyphobia in comparison to Monophobia, which was my favorite track last year, together with Losing It and with The Love You Feel, Sia in general. I don't know if you got this on my year mix. I got some people that are still in love with my year mix. I'm so happy about this because I do it basically for you. And Sia, so all the stuff by Sia, especially their Summer Story set, was definitely my favorite part of electronic music last year. So to discover them this way, in a basically new and fresh way, maybe it's not new and fresh because I know their stuff for so long already, but like, you know, experience it like this, and the tracks, this was definitely my favorite part. And Monophobia, you know, it's just amazing in general, but you know, deadmau5 is in the game for so long already. He was even, you know, playing already like when or like making electronic music since I wasn't that interested yet. So he called this track Polyphobia. It's kind of a remix, rework of his track Monophobia because the breakdown is the same. So I didn't really quite make it into my selection, I would say, into my library. But I have kind of what I call random tracks, I guess, random sounds. Yeah, I call this folder random sounds, and there I add tracks that I don't want to put into the bin, but don't really much into my library. So this is like for me like kind of a how do you say this? You already heard in the background. Like the place between hell and heaven. What's it called? In German it's Fegefeuer. And I know in German but not in English. This is rare. Help me, what is Fegefeuer in German? In English. What does it say? Purgatory. Yeah, purgatory basically. So yeah. So this is basically the purgatory place for this track. So, and after this drop, they can hear like the melody. By the way, Andres is also in. Thank you so much for joining. And yeah, a very interesting track. I definitely wanted to pay attention. So you already know that from my U-Mix basically. You probably heard a couple of times, just like myself. No, just kidding. Didn't have to, but it's very interesting to listen to what he did out of the original. Something totally different, something very rough. Reminds me a bit of his while 1 is larger than 2 or something like that. What 2 is larger than 1. You know, this like his previous album before the W 2016 album. And he had loads and loads of tracks like this on this. It was like a white cover. It was called White 2 is larger than 1 or something like this. I know, you know, he's having like this cryptic album titles. deadmau5 is very tough actually to refer to a certain album because the titles are random almost. Okay, that's that, and I believe now it's time to play a track that I considered like 2 days ago very nice for driving home from the Super Bowl party. Eddyphonic and Kurt Maverick featuring Ara Reid with Lonely. And before that, I have to kind of share the link for the previous track that I played. So yeah, let me check this quickly. deadmau5. Also, some people call him Polyphobia. I know this one is Polyphobia, the other one is Monophobia. That doesn't really make sense to me, but that's alright. Joel knows what he does. Yeah, Joel is actually now on in therapy or something like this, and his team took over Mousetrap. And there's also some other guy that went on vacation and let some other guy take over his business. Who could it be? Tough question. Okay, never mind. And yeah, so this is that, and now Lonely. Lonely is amazing. Lonely is house. Eddiephonic is house. Eddiephonic is amazing. This guy, I wish I could have, talked more with him, like in general, but he had so little time during ADE. Eddie's amazing. And this track is no exception. So he had the he had also his radio show Lights On with this track, like promotion. And unfortunately on SoundCloud it's only 2 minutes long and 21 seconds, and the original is 6 minutes long. So this is a huge difference. Yeah, but I cannot do anything about it. So I'm sorry, guys. Eddiephonic and chord. Maverick, yeah. Featuring Errol Reed on Maverick. I can imagine pick him. Very nice. Lovely. And yeah, it's actually a very nice track. Very housey. You can hear like it's a mix of house and tech, and the melody is just amazing as well. It's very highly pitched actually. Meow, 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 meow. No, like here the supporting melody here in the second layout. Very nice how that's in. And also the drop goes for minutes, like 1.5 minutes, and then it's a short breakdown, and then another drop for 45 seconds. So it has written house on all over. It reminds me a bit of Body Language. I believe it's also a bit inspired by Body Language, I guess. By Booker Shade. But Booker Shade was in Vienna on Saturday. I missed him because I didn't feel like going out. It was either on Friday or on Saturday, I can't remember anymore. Yeah, Reckless is also nice, but this one is better than Reckless. I like it more. And yeah, there's more house coming up. And then I guess I'll come over to your stuff that you sent me. First off, also another very nice housey one, but I don't know whether you will hear it or not. The mastering loudness difference is huge. So I will tell you, when did I realize this? Under the shower. No joke. So I was playing Lonely, and afterwards, the next track that I'm gonna play you, Mercer, Your Love. And Your Love by Mercer is, so actually I was, while taking a shower, I played music off my phone, where I put the tracks on, taking a shower, playing Lonely, then next up in the playlist, Mercer, Your Love. And it was too loud. So the loudness difference is huge. And this is actually the moment when you realize, okay, nice track, but a bit too loud. But in that case, because I love the melody so much, and especially it's like kind of French house, you can already hear like the French house filter-esque style. I said, no, never mind, it's alright. It's a bit too much, but not too much that I would hate it. But sometimes, this is also one of the criteria, that it has to fulfill. No pun intended, by the way. Because if a track is too, I like the idea, but the track is too loud, and it is so loud that I can't enjoy the track, then I won't play it, because I can enjoy it because it's too loud. It's very simple. So, but this track is alright still, I guess. So, very nice by Mercer here. It's called Your Love. So Sebastian joined, thank you so much. Still 5 people in, I'm so happy that you're watching. I guess I remember the name, or like the title, but I don't remember the track anymore, how it sounded like. Wait for a second, yeah. Should be back now. And as I was listening Lonely on a normal, like, it's actually a bit louder that I could, hear it through the water and everything. But then Your Love came on, and Your Love was too loud for the volume that I for Lonely. So that's where you hear the loudness difference. So there's the DP dBFS or whatever it is the measurement there. Yeah, a bit too loud. But all in all, very sick. I love it a lot. So I definitely added this to my this part. Has no, okay, I should be back now. Yeah, the live stream was interrupted. I should be back now. Thanks, Gokman, for this. So this is actually I'm actually a bit mad because I lost probably some views now. I'm actually not happy about this. Yeah, it's something very strange with the internet that's going on sometimes here. So if it's not the iPad, then it's the internet. Okay, up next. Yeah, your stuff, I believe. So I'll start off with well, what you sent me. So first of all, I received this one by Oscar. Oscar's amazing. Oscar is doing some great stuff. And I'm not sure whether this one is out already or not. But as I received the promo, I guess I can play it. Kudu, the Don't Blink remix. The original is by Dead Space and John Summit. And it sounds nice. Again, it's very typical bass line by Don't Blink that I really enjoy. Hope that you'll be back in a bit, all of you. So it's not on yet, I guess. Okay. So I believe I can't show you that at the moment because it's not there yet. But I love the bass line. So this will be out, I guess, shortly. Yeah, great work. So this is the track playing right now. Kudu Don't Blink remix. So, and then I have some exclusive material for you. ID. I don't know how it sounds like, so I'm actually very interested. So let me check what this is about. Yeah. This is what this will sound like. ID for now. So yeah. So nice how they changed up the melody there. So actually it's the first time listening, but you know, I'm so happy by the vibes of Oscar's stuff. Called his new project Don't Blink. Very nice. Okay, this is this one, and up next, I have an ID for you. So I'm interested how this will sound like. It starts off, yeah, like this. It's kind of a preview, I guess. So. It's a very nice vocal. So Vladimir joined. Thank you so much for joining. What's up? Haven't heard from you in a while. Oh, not this one. So, Vukashin also joined. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I like the general idea, the melody. But you could work a bit more, actually, to work out a bit the certain elements of the track. I like the bass line. Maybe the lead a bit clearer, a bit cleaner. Sorry, I spit on my iPhone, iPad. I just saw that. Yeah, in general, nice idea, but it needs a bit of work on the either on the main synth. I don't know. Either you EQ it a bit better or something. It's not something I would actually still, would add or something like this to my library yet, please. Yeah, but it sounds very nice, idea-wise. Just a bit more of. I don't know if punch is the wrong word. I don't know. A bit more emotion to it. I don't know. It's like kind of maybe cue it and like a bit more. So Martin also said that it's a very cool sound. So it needs a bit of work, but it sounds actually very, very nice so far. So yeah, and now it's your time, Martin. Now that you are in. Actually, I don't know yet. I received it as an ID, so I don't have any information about this yet. So I can also tell you, I guess, because I was said not to. But now back to your stuff. Aitor Blond with Never Liked You. Oh, this is actually a very mad song. The song is called Never Liked You. Then this is stuff for an argument, basically. Never liked you. So, my lips are dry. Sorry for this, guys. I know that I'm probably licking my lips a lot, but I can't do anything about it. I'm so sorry. Do I have a chapstick? I would have to look this up. So I'm watching it because there's my laptop for those that are wondering. So I'm also having to do like stuff here. I believe where's Aitor from, Martin? That would be good to know. What is needed on Bisicast? Absolutely. Actually, I do have a tea here. But actually, the point is I don't care. But you will realize this. I do have a chapstick here. Look at this. Prepared for everything. Little, but so. This is the Spotify link that I added there. I hope it's fine to share it because it's out. He's from Spain. I guess I know him. Is he from a collective? How are they called? And it's gonna blink now. Sorry for this. So like I'm having lip gloss on. Fun thing. But I don't care too much. It's not about my look. Oh, it has a build-up like Stadium X stuff. So the older Stadium X stuff, but I fell in love with progressive. Actually, I have to really say a compliment to Martin that he's releasing stuff like this. Yeah. But it's not on the production level of Stadium X, so I have to say this. The synth is a nice idea, but it needs, to be cleaner, to have a bit more room, to fill, like big room melody, like, has to fill out the whole room. And I don't feel that too much. It's too much to the front. But it has like the Stadium X-esque vibe there, so I'm really feeling this. So from that point of view, it's very nice, but... The vocals is very nice. It reminds me of How Soon Is Now. So from the style. for example, here, in that case, yeah, it's better mixed. It's perfectly mixed, I would even say. But he didn't really manage to do it in the drop. It's very strange. In the build-up, it's very nice, but in the drop, it's could have been better. You know what I'm saying? My lips, so tasty. Oh. Oh, that's around. I have to look this up. Actually, I can't now because I'm. But here it sounds a bit better. Is it just? It's just my. Wait. It's just. I believe on the second drop it sounds a bit better. I don't know. I guess I will add this to my playlist. I like to my library. Because playlist and library are two different things for me. Like I'm like pro level now. Because libraries, playlists, you know, for people don't even know what the name library is. You only have playlists now. But I tell you this, it's really important. This MP3 stuff that I'm doing is still very important to me because the MP3s are mine. I can you know, decide which track I play when and how long and whatever, but I have them. And you know, Spotify can from one day to the other say to a certain track, you know, the same goes with Netflix, yeah, or stuff like this. Well, we don't want this anymore on Spotify or Netflix or whatever, I can take it off. And this won't happen with MP3s because the MP3s are mine, those are files, and I have them forever. So, or at least as long as I don't delete them. So this is actually why I'm always, you know, really like still keen on those MP3s because I own them and yeah, and I can play them whenever I want. So this is definitely for me better than having a Spotify and having, you know, the constant fear of, you know, that some stuff can be taken off. I mean, we probably won't have the trouble, but what about, for example, Taylor Swift that had so much music there, then she took it off. Certain artists are probably still not on Spotify, so this is a huge problem. But you know, as long as you are happy with this, you know, I'm very fine. So thank you, Martin, very much for this one. I'm happy that actually that you shared the track with me and that I could have played it. And I have here one more by Mr. What's this guy called? Yassine, exactly. Yassine Grafti from Tunisia. Send me some very nice stuff here. Elias, Mal Pizza, Dance Now, Take Some Time, together with JC Zam. Check out this is. Yeah, also here, it could have, you know, been done a bit better. It's called Dance Now. I'll add this to the playlist as well. It's out on Spotify. Will be a very nice, neat playlist this time. I'm so happy. So you'll have a lot of fun with this, I'm sure. 423, we'll do 423 here. So actually, what I'm not like very huge fan of is this build up in the drop. This is to me like this is not necessary to me. Like why building up into a breakdown? You know, this doesn't really make sense. You build up for a peak and stay. And you build up like this and you stay. And why should you peak up like this? It doesn't really make sense. And I hope you get what I mean. This part is actually very nice. Could have been also mixed a bit better. So was here a bit muddy the mix. So yeah, this one is very okay. So the drop is very nice, like kind of an acid vibes bit. So this is the track. So let me check what else can I play for you. So this was the track. And yeah, Martin, I'm very honored that you Have you heard the? I don't know, Martin. What is it like you with you? Like, do you give certain advices for the producers, or how do you work with the producers? That would be interesting. So, okay, what else do we have? This stuff. Yeah, and I want to play a few progressive stuff that I definitely liked last week. For example, this one here. By maybe first the other one. This one I liked a lot. Francisco Cunha with his track For Life that was out on Release Records. Exactly. I wanted to play this last week, but then let's try to give feedback to the user, and often they don't have the knowledge to fix it. Yeah. This is a problem. Mm-hmm. But yet again, I'm so happy that you release stuff like this, because this is so rare, and I hope that some of this, that you can give some of the stuff further, so to other bigger labels, like for example Protocol or others as well, one day, or maybe you're doing this already. I'm not sure. But yeah, this will be definitely. Yeah, fan base building is also important, of course. And now we are back for a release. Francisco Cunha, For Life. That's out on Release Records. Very nice, beautiful, melodic build up. Very release-esque, so third-party-esque. And this is actually, for example, the melody does not really fill it up properly, but the bass line makes it up. So, although the melody is not 100% mixed, the bass line makes me go into the track. So, this is like the thing that Francisco or Pete K or whoever mixed it, unfortunately we don't know who it mixed, made definitely better. So this is a good example. So Francisco, and I hope to hear that on Release live. Attacked Him For Life, that is out on Release Records. Beautiful, absolutely. I'll add it to my playlist. So, then I have several tracks that I actually haven't played yet on a Bisicast. Yeah. Like for example, actually I wanted to play them, all of them basically, but yeah, there was no time last week, so I'm actually very mad on myself that I didn't make it. But yeah, sometimes the stuff is you can't really influence it. So, and I won't do Bisicast at 4 AM in the morning. Nobody would be watching. It would be crazy to do this at this time. So, because I believe most of my viewers are in Europe, and for America it's no problem because it's in the afternoon. So, I hope at least early afternoon. But midnight would be too late. Okay, so this is Francisco Cunha with For Life, and up next what I definitely want to play is this one track that I just had up there. Yeah, Moziman with I Need. So, check this one out. Yeah, I guess we released already a new one this week or last week, but I didn't like it as much as this one. Quick melody, quick bass line, very nice. Yeah, that's out on Protocol. And they even have the extended mix. Yeah, he released a track last week on on SPRS, it's called Voulez-vous, but this one I like more. That's why I decided to go with this one. I actually saw a bit of Mosiman last when was it? During the last ADE. So, but he's actually from France. I guess early he was called Quentin Mosiman. So the track's called I Need, and it's a very interesting sample that he actually selected here. Copy the link again. So this is the track from Mosiman I Need. So I have still like roughly 20 minutes left, so I'm gonna play you some of the tracks that I found over the last week, or 2 weeks basically. I love this groovy style to it, you know? How he added the groove, you know, for this quick melody, quick bass line, the vocals, everything fits together. It's unfortunately a very short track, only 4 minutes long, but yeah. The main idea is very nice. Every time I saw Celito is also in. Thank you so much for joining. From your like. This SS34 FX from Veganance. You know, this is like such a trigger for me. If there's an FX out there that even I used and I'm not a producer, then it's overused. Let's be honest. Okay, next up, Will K is back to normal territory. Maybe he's a bit done with hard stuff. However you want to say it. This time he teamed up with, it could also be more of a Fader X track. He teamed up with Fader X, featuring Scarlet Quinn. This is called Shine. It was released also, I believe, last week. So, and also it has a 1 minute intro. This is so rare nowadays. Wow, I'm surprised. So. So, this is what out on SPRS, from what I see from the cover. Spinning Records. Yeah. Surprised that it was released there, to be honest. But you know, Spinning releases so much music nowadays, over the week, that yeah, I cannot even get along with this. Another very groovy one. Very cool. I don't want to actually turn it up too loud because otherwise I'll get blocked again by where are they from now? Like the Warner. Yeah. Warner is the major label that stands behind Spinnin'. But I would like to be the Spinnin' owner now. Shit ton of money now. I guess. So yeah. And Jackman's not joining yet. So that's 2 people aren't, so that would be sick to know where you are actually watching from. Because I don't see it. It's like the best thing about it. I was able to see it, but I don't see it anymore, so it's very strange. Okay, on Insta I'm leaving, but I'll be like doing the last 15 minutes over there on Facebook, so feel free to join there. And then I'll also call you here.